Evony World? It's your boy Black Ghost. I wanted to do a little quick video today on dragons. Yeah, the ones that eat you out of house and home like a high school kid. Yeah, those ones. First dragon I want to talk about is Celtic Demon. And each of these dragons are specifically made to help out certain troop types. So Celtic Demon is a ranged dragon. As you can see, I went with ranged troop attack for my refining attributes. The way that you feed these dragons, as most people know, is you have to have material, dragon coins, different things like that to refine, to feed the dragons. Refines, they work the same way. I tend to go with badge refines instead of gem cultivate just because you can get those for free. They're a little bit easier to get if you attend battlefields. Talent Awakening, you can see I've worked on mine. Between those two, I've gotten an extra 30% on range attack buffs. So that's the reason that I try to complete those as much as I can, but I kind of have to save up for them. I can't work on them too often. I got to kind of save up all of my different dragon gems and different things like that. This dragon right here, I really don't know too much about. I haven't heard too many good reviews about him, and I can't say his name, so I'm not even going to talk about it. The next dragon that I'll talk about will be Fafnir. He's a mounted troop dragon. If you go to his third category, you will notice that he does have siege and mounted. So a lot of people can switch him up. Majority of bigger players I've seen move him to different things and don't use him on mounted. They use different dragons. So that's the mounted dragon, and trying to get him up as fast as possible is the best way to help your mounted troops. I went with mounted troop attack. Another one would be good would be mounted troop HP. It helps your troops survive. That would be another thing. You can see some of the talents go with siege machine, and then mounted marching mounted troop attack and march speed. He's like my least worked on dragon, but I don't use mounted that much. The next dragons are over here on Dragon Cliff. The first dragon we'll look at is Norway Ridge. He's a ground dragon. I have him on Scipio. You can move up refining attributes that you can work on, or ground troop attack or ground troop defense, depending on how you play. I am more of an attacker, so I try to use him for attacking buffs more than anything else. And with him being on an attack in general, his buffs don't count to if you have a wall attack. So that's why I went with that one. You can see I went with ground troop attack. And that was just to get him to where I wanted him to be able to use my ground troops to be able to beat range. With my wall, on my wall I have the Dragon of the Bees, and I have him on Leonidas. You can see with my refining attributes, I went with more ground troop attack and ground troop HP. I switch those around a lot depending on what's my weakness or which way I'm building my keep troops. So if I'm unghosting range, I will probably go with some range buffs that kind of help out a little bit. If I'm unghosting all my troops, then I probably would try to divide it up and get attacking buffs or defending buffs for each of those troop types. So I won't go over any of these dragons. Congratulations if you do have any of these, then you're a bigger player than me because you probably went to All-Stars at some point. That's just a basic video. You want to try to get your dragons to level 10 because that means that your generals survive that they're connected to. So that's one of the keys. Level 11 and level 12 also have some good attributes too, but one of the main things that mattered for me was to make sure that whatever generals that I'm using don't die. So I try to get my dragons to at least level 10, and then I can stay competitive from that standpoint. This is just a quick video on dragons. This is your boy Black Ghost. Stay bubbled up and leave some likes, comments, and subscriptions. Holla at your boy.